Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, heavyweight boxing talk. Word to my brethren, Mr. Boxing Today. Shout out to Mr. Boxing Today. Go subscribe to him. Got some good stuff over there as usual. Shout out to him. But Tyson Fury, got some great news on him. They finally freed the homie Tyson Fury, as it's been reported that Tyson Fury is now free to box after the UKAD ruling. Now, for those of you who don't know, Tyson Fury's had a hard time getting back in the ring because UKAD, the United Kingdom Anti-Doping Agency, they've had these hearings, and it's just been delaying Tyson Fury from getting back in the ring. And now I guess he was supposed to have a hearing yesterday, but apparently he didn't show up to it. And maybe this is why, because he knew in advance that they had cleared it up, and now that that's out of the way, he's accepted his backdated 2-year ban, which not really sure what that means, honestly, but apparently that means he's free to box. So now all he has to do is reapply for his British Boxing Board of Control license, and the UKAD, the United Kingdom Anti-Doping side of that issue is clear, and he's going to be boxing soon. So that's great to hear, man. Heavyweight division. Not even just heavyweight division. Boxing at large needs Tyson Fury, man. He makes the division better. He still is, whether you guys like it or not, the lineal heavyweight champion, which is what really means. It means more than any of these belts. It means that he was the guy who beat the guy when the guy was the guy. That makes sense. Like Anthony Joshua beat Klitschko, and that's great, but Fury beat Klitschko when Klitschko was still the lineal champion, so he became the lineal champion. So he's still the guy, and at some point in time, we're going to want to see Tyson Fury take the big fights, but that's obviously going to take some time before we get to that point. And but he had something. He had something to say about this in regards to his whole situation with UKAD and his career moving forward. Now that he's cleared this very huge issue in his career up, he said the following. He said, I quote, "I'm a fighting man through and through, and I have never backed down from anyone in my life, and I was certainly not going to back down from fighting this dispute. Huey and I have maintained our innocence from day one, and we're now happy that it has finally been settled with UKAD, and that we can move forward knowing that we will not be labeled as drug cheats. I can now put the nightmare of the last 2 years behind me, which has been particularly hard on my family, but with their support and strength, along with my uncle Peter, Hennessy Sports, and Morgan Sports Law, we fought through relentlessly together, and I can now enjoy Christmas with my family and my newborn daughter. Next year, I will be doing what I do best, better than ever, and I'm ready to reclaim the world titles, which are rightfully mine. It's time to get the party started." End quote. Tyson Fury. There you have it for himself. This is huge news, because this is why I believe Tyson. This is a huge part of the reason I believe Tyson Fury's life spiraled out of control. Because he won the world titles from Vladimir Klitschko. He was at the ultimate high. All right, he was the ultimate high. He was on the fast track to being boxing's most colorful, controversial, and entertaining heavyweight personality since probably Muhammad Ali. He was on that track, and then it got taken from him because of UKAD and everything that happened with them. So now that part's been cleared up, and his name's been cleared, and he can finally get back to fighting, and they took 2 prime years of his career away. That he can go finally get in the ring and show the world that, hey, I'm still the best heavyweight there is. And at some point in time, man, like, I would like to see him fight Anthony Joshua. Not next year. I don't think he'll be ready for it next year. But sometime in 2019, if he's had 4 or 5, somewhere between 4 and 6 fights, he should be ready for it by then. And by then, I've always said if Tyson Fury is 70% of the fighter he was in the Vladimir Klitschko fight, he will beat Anthony Joshua, and I'll stick by it. So we'll just have to wait and see how everything plays out. But this is great news for me, man. Like, for me, like, I'm happy that he's going to be back in the heavyweight division, and that we're going to see the Furious one, the gypsy, Jesus-loving warrior, all right, back in the ring with his ambidextrous style, his awkward style at 6'8", being able to box, move, slip, slide, turn, and throw some punches with some power on him and hurt people. He has a great style to watch. Some people didn't like how he performed against Vladimir Klitschko, but I thought to be a heavyweight and box the way he did on a stage like that against a fighter like Vladimir Klitschko. I thought it was a tremendous performance. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Tyson Fury has been cleared by UKAD, and he is now free to box in 2018. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about Tyson Fury and his imminent return to the sport of boxing. Take the time to subscribe. Follow True School Sports on Instagram at True School Sports. There's some good stuff over there. So hit me up there if you want to talk. You can hit me up here. You can hit me up over there. DM me. Do whatever you got to do. But yeah, man. Yeah, just, you can love me, you can hate me, but I'm just kidding. So until next time, take care, guys.